Hey, I'm Steve Young.
This is Buster Posey.
Hi, this is Pau Gasol.
Hey, this is Alex Smith. Hi, this is Larry Fitzgerald. And you're listening to Jim on Base.
Welcome to the Jim on Base podcast. My name is Jim Stevens, and this is the podcast that catches you up with some of your favorite athletes and other entertainment figures. Make sure to check out the video footage of these interviews on the Jim on Base YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok pages. The Jim on Base show is teamed up with my new friends at Old Hillside Bourbon Company. Whether it's straight bourbon, rye whiskey, or their special Purple Heart Edition bottle for our military veterans, Old Hillside Bourbon Company will always get you on base. Make sure you check them out on social media at Old Hillside CO, as well as their website, oldhillsidebourboncompany.com. You can also pick up a bottle at stores like Bevmo and Total Wine. And remember, the next time you want to have that authentic Kentucky bourbon flavor, pick up a bottle of Old Hillside. They'll always get you on base. For today's very special episode, the Jim on Base show was able to cover the iconic Pebble Beach Pro Am golf tournament for another year. So a big shout out and thank you to the PGA tournament for allowing us to cover the tournament yet again. And I had a lot of fun walking the iconic Pebble Beach course and was able to interview some of the biggest celebrities that they had this year. And if you listen close, I was out behind hole 18 where the players come off after they've completed their 18 holes. And if you listen close, you can hear the ocean waves coming in and crashing in behind us. So it was a really beautiful setting. So I hope you enjoyed this very fun episode that I was able to put together out on the golf course at Pebble Beach. And to start things off, here's my time with NFL Hall of Fame quarterback, the great Steve Young.
Hey, I'm Steve Young and back on base.
We're here at beautiful Pebble Beach with the great Steve Young. And Steve, it's good to see you again.
Who was first?
Who's on second?
No, but who was first? I'm the second interview. Who's the first interview?
Oh, I meant this is the second time you've been on the show. So you're back on base.
Got it. Back on base. Got it. All right, go ahead.
It's good to see you. And I remember last time in Tahoe, you had said that you were starting to finally understand golf. Is that still hold too?
It's coming along. It doesn't look like it, but it's coming along. And always inching closer. And birdied 2 holes today, which is amazing, and some pars. And so I just, I'm starting to get more comfortable knowing what you're supposed to be doing.
Well, that's good to hear. And I also know that you spoke about your son last time. He's into music. Yeah. You've been seeing some music legends lately, Lil Wayne and Eminem.
Yeah. So, and I saw them both at halftime. No, I actually saw Lil Wayne later on when they looked like they had the lead. I think it was 21-13 at the time, okay. I want to say, 21-14. And both of them were just like, could this happen? They were just, especially for the Lions, at halftime be up 24-7. I told Eminem that, you need to get to 34. If you get to 34, you're going to be fine. And they couldn't get there.
We had to be the Heartbreakers.
Well, we needed something to bounce off someone's face mask and fumble a handoff. And honestly, it's no way to win championship football, but it worked. And I'm so grateful. Next week, we cannot wait for that kind of stuff to happen. That can't be Super Bowl, sooner or later, you got to go out and take it. And I think we got to flip the script this week and go take it.
Good point. And you've kind of done it all. Super Bowl MVP, you've written a book, you do analyst work. When's the reality show?
No reality show, but my kids want me to do Dancing with the Stars.
Oh,
yeah, sure.
Join Jerry.
Sure, we get right on that.
Well, I got some fun golf questions real quick. What is your go-to or favorite golf movie?
Oh, golf movie. That's interesting. I want to say Caddyshack, but I think I like some of the more serious movies about, like, even some of the documentaries, and I'm looking forward to, this QB thing that, Patrick Mahomes on last year. We're getting more of that from the golfers, too, so I'm enjoying kind of getting inside the ropes with guys, so I really like that.
And what is your dream course or maybe favorite course that you love? And during this part of the interview, it's silent because Steve Young was looking out behind us at the beautiful view that Pebble Beach has beyond the 18th hole. So it was a funny moment since Pebble Beach is one of the prettiest courses in the world. Not a bad view.
Although I do want to play St. Andrews one time, and I need to get to Augusta. I've never been, but they will be second to this.
It is quite the view. And curious, who's your caddy? Like, what's the story behind bringing him?
Lionel Rogers, my caddy. I met him at the PGA Superstore. Okay. He's a fitter over there and helped me with some clubs. We hit it off, and he's been caddying for me for a long time.
Yeah, he's a familiar face at all these tournaments.
He's a good guy.
When did you get into golf, and who got you into it?
Well, I started playing in college. We used to go, goof around, and I played Joe and I used to play. The quarterbacks used to go play during special teams practices in summer camp, and I just never understood the swing. I never understood, and I never really took the time. And just in the last few years, I've decided, wait a second, I'm trying to learn the game. Mm-hmm. So it's been an unraveling, and then trying to building back, but I've loved it.
And then who do you give credit to for the outfit? You got the gray, everything's color coordinated.
This is just luck of the draw, top of the pile. If you're giving me a compliment, that is like 1 in 10. That's like the Geronimos all coming together at once. Bro, I cannot believe I got complimented on the top of the pile.
So it wasn't the wife that dressed you today?
It was a hodgepodge of getting ready for the rain. That's amazing. Either you got bad taste or I got lucky.
All right, thanks, Steve. And there you have it. Hope you enjoyed my time with Steve Young. And up next, I was able to catch up with future Hall of Famer, the great Buster Posey.
This is Buster Posey, and you're listening to Jim on Bass.
We're here at Pebble Beach with Buster Posey. And Buster, it's good to see you. Are you getting the hang of Pebble? This isn't your first time, so it's good to see you out here.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I mean, we had some questionable weather, but it turned out to be a beautiful day. And what a great walk it is. And watching these pros do what they do and having a couple of rounds with Alex Smith, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, a couple of San Francisco guys, and got some fun golf questions for you real quick. What is your favorite golf movie? Do you have one that stands out? Or
Tin Cup, yep.
Kevin Costner?
Yep, it's a good one.
And do you have a dream course that you haven't played that's on the list?
It's probably like a Scotland trip, somewhere over there. I haven't been over there yet, and just kind of test out the elements. I hear it can get, pretty gnarly over there, so that'd probably be somewhere over there.
I was talking with my friends the other day how hard it is to get a hole-in-one. Harder to get a hole-in-one or catch a perfect game?
Well, the odds would say a perfect game, but I haven't gotten a hole-in-one, and I have caught a perfect game, so we'll go with the hole-in-one.
And when and who got you into golf?
My dad, I started hitting golf balls just around the yard. He got me a few clubs, and then he and my brothers would go play. And I've loved golf for a long time. My wife probably doesn't like how much I have it on TV, but it's such a great sport. I think it's a lot like baseball, just teaches you a lot through the ups and downs, and both very humbling sports.
And I got to ask, you're doing the dad life, so what are the kids up to? How's that all going?
Yeah, we're busy, just busy. They're all doing great and happy and healthy, and so we feel blessed.
Speaking of kids, you have the Pediatric Cancer Foundation. Any events coming up, or can people go on the website and help out?
Yeah, absolutely. You can always go on the website, and then any help is much appreciated. And we had a great golf tournament last year, raised some good money, had a gala at the ballpark, and some things are in the work for 2024.
Well, Buster, thanks for giving me some time. It's good to see you, and we'll see you at the ballpark.
Sounds great. Thanks.
Hope you enjoyed my time with Buster Posey. And up next, I was able to catch up with another future Hall of Famer, a great NFL wide receiver, Larry Fitzgerald.
Hi, this is Larry Fitzgerald. You listen to Jim on Bass.
We're here at Pebble Beach with the great Larry Fitzgerald, and how'd the round go today? It's nice seeing you.
It's fun. It was a great day. Anytime you get a chance to play Pebble Beach, no matter if it's raining or windy, it's great. One of the best walks in golf, and to be able to be here and do it for a wonderful cause, raising money for great programs here locally. It's always special.
Yeah, it is special. And speaking of golf, I got some fun questions for you. Mm-hmm. So, do you have a go-to golf movie or something that you have to watch when it's on TV?
Caddyshack is amazing. What's the one with Will Smith as the caddy? It's the name of it escapes me, but those two I definitely enjoy watching.
I know you're a big golfer. I see you in Tahoe sometimes. Do you have a dream course that you haven't played yet that you want to get to, or a favorite?
Have
you done St. Andrews or?
Yeah, I pretty much played. I love my golf, so I would say out of the top 100 courses, I probably played like 90 of them. Awesome. Yeah, so I definitely love my golf.
And when did you get into golf? Was it before your career, after? Or?
No, I started playing in 2015, and it's been great to be able to play, and it's brought me all around the world and introduced me to some amazing people. So it's an awesome game. Yeah.
And I think I saw you here in like 2016-ish, and you went to a Warrior game in Phoenix and sat courtside that night.
Yeah.
So I was wondering, it looks like you're a big basketball fan, right?
I'm a part of the ownership group with the Suns, so I really enjoy watching them and you know, seeing the players play well, and obviously watching Steph Curry. Is going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer, multiple champions, MVP, and so you know you kind of want to see him play and do his thing, and obviously Klay Thompson and the guys. So anytime you get a chance to watch, you know, two great teams compete, it's always fun.
Have you golfed against Steph though? Because I know you see him in Tahoe.
Yeah, I played with him a bunch. He played in his charity event every year. You know, he's a great ambassador for the game.
And are you ever going to get Tony Romo out here? Because I know you guys are close.
Yeah, I mean, I think he has played out here before, but obviously he's got football, and CBS is doing the Super Bowl this year, so he's got to get ready for next weekend. Yeah.
And I know you're a big traveler too, so have any trips coming up or any cool places lately?
I was just in Dubai, and before then I was in South Africa, and probably going to try to get to the Olympics. And you know, I'd move around pretty good. And I love my travel. I love going to see different places and learn about new cultures and trying new cuisines, and that's something I really like. Yeah.
Well, I got one last question for you. I know you have your foundation, and it deals with education and breast cancer awareness. So any info on that, where people can go to help out? Or
yeah, just go to Larry Fitzgerald Foundation.org. You can learn all about everything. We have our big charity event coming up on April 29th, you know, at Dominic's Steakhouse. Last year we were able to do, you know, over $1 million in one evening. So I'm ecstatic about what we're able to do. We raise awareness for breast cancer and youth education. You know, two things I'm really passionate about and want to continue to improve. My mother lost her life to breast cancer, and you know, my life was changed because of, you know, positive mentorship. And so I like to try to do that. Yeah.
I'll make sure to put a link out there. And thanks for stopping. It's great to see you.
Thank you. Great to see you as well.
And that's my time with Larry Fitzgerald. And up next, I was able to spend time with former NFL Pro Bowler and current NFL analyst, the great Alex Smith.
Hey, this is Alex Smith, and you're listening to Jim on Base.
We're here at Pebble Beach with the great Alex Smith, and it's good to see you. How was the round today?
It was good. It was a fun day. The weather held off. We got some sunshine. Great walk. Like, I mean, listen, there's never a bad day out here, honestly. Some holes were better than others for me, but that's how golf goes, period. So, again, obviously grateful just to be out here and to play alongside the pros is obviously awesome.
And I don't know, is it possible to get the hang of Pebble Beach? Because I know it's not your first time. Are you getting better the more you do it? Or
No, believe it or not, no. I've had like better finishes and better days. That's golf, right? Like some days it's clicking and it works and the putts go in, and some days they don't. So, but again, like being out here in this tournament is obviously awesome. So don't take it for granted ever. Yeah.
And it's got to be kind of neat. You're with Buster Posey, so two San Francisco guys. And you're also here with some great quarterbacks like Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Josh Allen. It's got to be kind of fun.
Yeah, the big QB contingent here, actually. I mean, there's also, you know, Steve Young's here, Josh Allen, like you said. Yeah, so it's fun. And then to get to play with Buster, though, listen, I'm a huge Giants fan, and I've been lucky enough to get to know Buster personally. And he's a better person than he was player, and that's saying a lot. And he played great today, man. He was on fire the last 2 days, so it was cool to see him. He had a bunch of birdies and contributed a bunch. So he's a great dude. It was a fun walk these last 2 days. Yeah.
And I know you're doing the analyst job, so I guess when you're an analyst, you got to be careful not to end up on Twitter, right? You never want to be trending on there.
Some guys like that, you know. Some analysts, that's what they go for. That's not my style. Yeah, I try to, you know, obviously try to be thoughtful about what I say and how I say it. But trying to get the hang of it. I'm still new at it. So yeah, still learning and growing.
And what's going on with the kids? How's the dad life?
That's number one. Yep, I'm lucky enough. I got 3 amazing kids, and in fact, my daughter's birthday is this weekend, and so I got to race up from here and go celebrate. I got dance competition and soccer tomorrow, so you know, back to reality. Yeah.
When it comes to golf, though, do you have a good golf movie that you like on TV, or?
Well, I mean, who doesn't love Caddyshack? That's like number one. Tin Cup obviously is right up there. God, what else am I forgetting? I mean, those are obviously the 2 that jump to mind. Yeah.
And do you have a dream course that you haven't played yet or that you loved and would love to go back to?
I haven't done a lot of East Coast golf. You know, I'm a West Coast guy, and this is most of my golf's been out here. And so I haven't done any golf in New York, haven't done any golf in Florida. Certainly there's a lot of great places to go play. So no, there's and then I've never done anything international. Never gone to Scotland, England, and played. So certainly there's a lot of courses on the list.
A lot of places for you to get to. And then how did you get into golf? Did anyone get you into it? Or?
Yeah, my dad and grandpa when I was kind of growing up, and played casually and hit balls and, you know, kind of hit it around like, you know, as much as I could, and then started playing a little more in high school, and then after college I kind of picked it back up and playing more and more in the off seasons.
Well, I know you have your foundation too, and you have a clothing line, so where can people check that out?
Yeah, online, you know, the Alex Smith Foundation. is we provide a bunch of supports to foster youth in high school and college to kind of further education, help them kind of stabilize life, and love doing that. And I think the clothing line you're talking about, it's attitude is free, and certainly something that, for me, it was a lot about my comeback, and certainly even just life. Certainly one of the only things you can't control is your attitude, and so it's a fun clothing line that I think symbolizes a little bit. Yeah.
Well, Alex, we'll make sure to put the links out there. Thanks for giving me some time, and it was nice to meet you.
Yeah, Jim, thanks, man.
And there you have it. That's my time with Alex Smith. And to wrap things up, I had a lot of fun catching up with NBA big man and former great Pau Gasol.
Hi, this is Pau Gasol, and this is Jim on bass.
We're here at Pebble Beach with the great Pau Gasol. And Pau, it's good to see you. How'd the round go today?
It went better than yesterday. It was definitely more relaxed today. Trying to really let go and enjoy, which is a big part of this game, to do it well. And really made some good strides, good strokes, and played some good holes. And my partner played great. Our foursome was really good, so it was great.
Well, I'm curious, when did you get into golf, and who got you into golf?
Yeah, 3.5 years ago, I got into golf. Really, it was a mix of things. The confinement, the pandemic, not being able to do much else or move, and golf was one of the very few things you could do outside. Then I was in a rehab process, so I wasn't competing. And then the golf course was right there. So it had to kind of come together that way. And little by little, day by day, I just got hooked.
Who are some good NBA golfers that you like hitting the course with?
I've only played with very few, actually, because I've only started playing recently. I played with Mike Dunleavy Jr., and I don't know if I played with anybody else, really. I think I'll end up playing at some point with others. It's just a matter, they're busy, and I'll go back in the summer, in the off season. I go back to Spain, so that's where I'm at.
Well, speaking of busy, last time you were here, you had your baby daughter, I think, with you. So, how's the dad life? How are the kids?
I miss them. This week is very special to be here, but I miss my kids. I can't wait to go home and be with them. Last year was fun to have my daughter around, but it's hard also for my wife. That has to take care of not just one but two. But anyway, we had a great time. It's great to be a dad. It's great to be a parent. It's really makes you think, how important it is to spend time with them and pick and choose what you do with your time, and how fast it goes.
Well, I got some fun golf questions. What's your favorite golf movie if you had to pick one? Does anything stand out? Or?
Yeah, the one with Adam Sandler.
Happy Gilmore?
Happy Gilmore, yeah, unbelievable movie, super fun. It's an awesome movie.
And what's a dream course that you want to get to, or maybe you just love to play on?
Oh man, so many amazing courses. Really, I guess some on the list might be Pine Valley. I haven't played anything. I haven't played really in Florida much, or at all actually. I played a little bit in New York last summer in the Hamptons, and that was pretty fantastic too. There's so many amazing courses right out there. Hopefully, I'll get to play Shadow Creek, also, which I hear is pretty spectacular. I've been able to play Augusta once, and that was an incredible experience. And then Cypress also here, it's also an outstanding golf course. So again, so much good golf.
And last question, I know you have your foundation, and you also had some big news. You just teamed up with Serena Williams and Tom Brady, right? Sure. So some big news for Pau Gasol.
Yeah, no, we're working on stuff. We want to continue to take advantage of the opportunities that we have to make a bigger difference in different ways. Obviously, giving back and making sure that we address some of the issues that are going on in our world. For our foundation, we focus on childhood obesity prevention. We're promoting and encouraging, healthy habits to prevent developing obesity. And then from the business perspective, it's really teaming up, right? Teaming up, in this case, with Concelo Strive, which is the business with Serena and Tom, and I'm sure probably later there will be others, and also as far as the investment, we're working on putting together a vehicle of investing. So I'm excited. I'm excited about the opportunities. I'm excited about what I'm working on and what the future holds.
A lot of good things coming business-wise and on the golf course for you.
Absolutely, yeah. We got to find a balance, right? A little bit of golf, some business, some work, some family. And if you find the right balance, you're a happy person.
Well, pal, it's good to see you. Thanks for giving me some time, and we'll see you around.
See you around. Take care.
And there you have it. That's my time with some of the great celebrities that were at the 2024 Pebble Beach Pro Am. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you haven't already, make sure to give us a follow on Twitter. And if you have any guest suggestions, shoot me an email at jimonbaseshow@gmail.com. And we'll see you on the next one.